Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Please subscribe to the channel and also please do like and share and leave your suggestions in the comment section. The events of 15th October 2024 are follows. Bengali date 28 Ashwin 1431. As per Benimadhav Sil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Dadusi and up to 0022 hours, and after that Shukla Troyodoshi and up to 2206 hours, and after that Shukla Chaturdashi. Today's Nakhotra is Purva Bhadrapada Nakhotra and up to 2056 hours, and after that Uttara Bhadrapada Nakhotra. Today is 289th day of the year. There are then 77 days left in 2024. Today is 42nd Tuesday of 2024. Today is World Students Day. World Students Day is observed on October 15 each year to honor the birthday of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, India's former president, renowned scientist, and an inspirational figure for students around the world. This day is dedicated to recognizing the importance of students and their role in shaping the future. Dr. Kalam was widely known for his contributions to science, particularly in aerospace engineering, and for his passion for teaching and connecting with students. Today is Global Hand Washing Day. Global Hand Washing Day is an international hand washing promotion campaign to motivate and mobilize people around the world to improve their hand washing habits. Washing hands at critical points both during the day and washing with soap are important. In 2008, Global Hand Washing Day was celebrated for the first time. This day aims to make people around the world aware of the importance of washing their hands with soap in order to prevent diseases and infections. To commemorate this special day, over 120 million children in 70 countries were encouraged to practice hand washing with soap. Since then, the movement has built momentum, garnering support from various stakeholders such as governments, schools, NGOs, and private firms. Global Hand Washing Day occurs on 15th October every year. The global campaign is dedicated to raising awareness of hand washing with soap as a key factor to disease prevention. With proper hand washing, respiratory and intestinal diseases can be reduced by 25 to 50%. Today is International Day of Rural Women. The International Day of Rural Women is celebrated on October 15th each year. This day recognizes the crucial role that rural women play in enhancing agricultural and rural development, improving food security, and eradicating rural poverty. Rural women contribute significantly to the well-being of their families and communities through farming, managing natural resources, and participating in local economics. Despite facing challenges such as limited access to resources, education, and health care. Today is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day. Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day is an annual day of remembrance observed on October 15 for pregnancy loss and infant death, which includes miscarriage, stillbirth, SIDS, ectopic pregnancy, termination for medical reasons, and the death of a newborn. Pregnancy and infant loss is a common experience that has historically been complicated by broadly applied social and cultural taboos to stay silent, a condition that the World Health Organization advocates reversing in favor of open expression. A growing number of public figures have come out in support of open expression, with many leading by example through the disclosure of their personal experiences of pregnancy loss and infant death. Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day is observed in locations including Canada, United States, Australia, Ireland, and the United Kingdom. Recognition of the holiday has grown since the early 2000s. The Day of Remembrance includes candle lighting vigils and Wave of Light, a worldwide lighting of buildings and monuments. Today is World White Cane Day, Guiding the Blind. World White Cane Day, also known as White Cane Safety Day, is observed annually on October 15th. This day celebrates the significance of the white cane as a symbol of independence and mobility for people who are visually impaired or blind. The white cane is not just a tool for navigating surroundings but also represents the rights and abilities of blind individuals to move freely and participate fully in society. Today is death anniversary of Sai Baba of Siddhi, 28 September 1835 to 15th October 1918. Sai Baba of Siddhi, also known as Siddhi Sai Baba, was an Indian spiritual master and fakir, considered to be a saint, revered by both Hindu and Muslim devotees during after his lifetime. According to accounts from his life, Sai Baba preached the importance of realization of the self and criticized love towards perishable things. His teachings concentrated on a moral code of love, forgiveness, helping others, charity, contentment, inner peace, and devotion to God and Guru. Sai Baba condemned discrimination based on religion or caste. He had both Hindu and Muslim followers, but when pressed on his own religious affiliations, he refused to identify himself with one to exclusion of the other. His teachings combined elements of Hinduism and Islam. He gave the Hindu name Dwarukamoi to the mosque in which he lived, practiced both Hindu and Muslim rituals, and taught using words and figures that drew from both traditions. According to the Sri Sai Satcharita, a hagiography written shortly after his death, his Hindu devotees believed him to be an incarnation of the Hindu deity Dattatreya. Today is death anniversary of Professor Nirmal Kumar Bose, 22nd January 1901 to 15th October 1972. Nirmal Kumar Bose was a leading Indian anthropologist who played a formative role in building an Indian tradition in anthropology. A humanities scholar with a broad range of interests, he was also a leading sociologist, urbanist, Gandhian, and educationist. Also active in the Indian freedom struggle with Mahatma Gandhi, he was imprisoned in 1931 during the Salt Satyagraha. Today is death anniversary of Miss Durgavati Devi, 7th October 1907 to 15th October 1999. Durgavati Devi, popularly known as Durga Bhabi, was an Indian revolutionary and freedom fighter. She was one of the few women revolutionaries who actively participated in armed revolution against the ruling British Raj. She is best known for having accompanied Bhagat Singh on the train journey in which he made his escape in disguise after the killing of John P. Saunders. Since she was the wife of another Hindustan Socialist Republican Association HSRA member Bhagavati Charan Vora, other member of HSRA referred to her as Bhabi, elder brother's wife, and became popular as Durga Bhabi in Indian revolutionary circles. Today is birth anniversary of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, 15th October 1931 to 27th July 2015. Abul Pakir Jainaluddin Abdul Kalam was an Indian aerospace scientist and statesman who served as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. Born and raised in a Muslim family in Rameswaram, Tamil Nadu, he studied physics and aerospace engineering. He spent the next 4 decades as a scientist and science administrator, mainly at the Defence Research and Development Organization (DRDO) and Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO), and was intimately involved in India's civilian space program and military missile development efforts. He thus came to be known as the Missile Man of India for his work on the development of ballistic missile and launch vehicle technology. He also played a pivotal organizational, technical, and political role in India's Pokhran 2 nuclear test in 1998, the first since the original nuclear test by India in 1974. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Reinhard Selten, 15 October 1930 to 23rd August 2016. Reinhard Justus Reginald Selten was a German economist who won the 1994 Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences, shared with John Hersey and John Nash. He is also well known for his work in bounded rationality and can be considered one of the founding fathers of experimental economics. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. David Trimble, 15 October 1944 to 25th July 2022. David Trimble was a prominent Northern Irish politician and key figure in the peace process that helped bring an end to decades of conflict in Northern Ireland, known as the Troubles. He played a crucial role in the signing of the Good Friday Agreement in 1998, which was a major milestone in achieving peace between nationalist and unionist communities in Northern Ireland. In recognition of his efforts in the peace process, David Trimble was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1998, which is shared with John Hume, leader of the Social Democratic and Labour Party (SDLP). The two leaders were instrumental in bridging the divide between unionists and nationalists. Today, that is 15 October, highlight in history. 1651, Qing forces captured the island of Joseon Hui, Prince of Lu, resident of the island and regent of the southern Ming, flees to Kinmen. 1781, the Battle of Raft Swamp marks the last battle fought in North Carolina during the American Revolutionary War with a Patriot victory. It occurred 4 days before the British surrender at Yorktown. 1783, the Montgolfier brothers hot air balloon makes the first human ascent piloted by Jean-Francois Pilatre de Rozier. 1793, Queen Marie Antoinette of France is tried and convicted of treason. 1815, Napoleon begins his exile on St. Helena in the South Atlantic Ocean. 1863, American Civil War. The H.L. Hunley, the first submarine to sink a ship, sinks, killing its inventor. 1864, American Civil War. The Union garrison of Glasgow, Missouri surrenders the Confederate forces. 1878, the Edison Electric Light Company begins operation. 1888, the From Hell letter allegedly sent by Jack the Ripper is received by investigators. 1910, airship America is launched from New Jersey in the first attempt to cross the Atlantic by a powered aircraft. 1923, the German Rentenmark is introduced in Germany to counter hyperinflation in the Weimar Republic. 1928, the airship Graf Zeppelin completes its first transatlantic flight, landing at Lakehurst, New Jersey, United States. 1932, Tata Airlines, later to become Air India, makes its first flight. 1939, the New York Municipal Airport, later renamed LaGuardia Airport, is dedicated. 1940, President Luis Companys of Catalonia is executed by the Francoist government. 1944, World War II, Germany replaces the Hungarian government after Hungary announces an armistice with the Soviet Union. 1951, Mexican chemist Luis E. Miramontes completes the synthesis of northesterone, the basis of an early oral contraceptive. 1954, Hurricane Hazel devastates the eastern seaboard of North America, killing 95 and causing massive floods as far as north as Toronto. 1956, Fortran, the first modern computer language, is first shared with the coding community. 1965, Vietnam War, a draft card is burned during an anti-war rally by the Catholic worker movement, resulting in the first arrest under a new law. 1966, the Black Panther Party is created by Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. 1970, during the construction of Australia's Westgate Bridge, a span of the bridge falls and kills 35 workers. The incident is the country's worst industrial accident to this day. 1979, supporters of the Malta Labour Party ransack and destroy the Times of Malta building and other locations associated with the Nationalist Party. 1979, a coup defeat in El Salvador overthrows President Carlos Humberto Romero and begins the 12-year-long Salvadoran Civil War. 1987, Aerotransporti Italiani Flight 460 crashes near Conca di Crejo, Italy, killing all 37 people on board. 1987, a coup defeat in Burkina Faso overthrows and kills then President Thomas Sankara. 1989, when a Great Ziki becomes the all-time leading points scorer in the NHL. 1990, Soviet Union leader Mikhail Gorbachev is awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to lessen Cold War tensions and open up his nation. 1991, the Oh My God particle, an ultra-high energy cosmic ray measured at 40 crore times that of the highest energy protons produced in a particle accelerator, is observed at the University of Utah Higher Observatory in Dagway Proving Ground, Utah. 1991, the leaders of the Baltic states, Arnold Rutel of Estonia, Anatol Ligis Gorbunovs of Latvia, and Vytautas Landsbergis of Lithuania, signed the OSCE Final Act in Helsinki, Finland. 1994, the United States, under the Clinton administration, returns Haiti's first democratically elected president, Jean-Bertrand Aristide, to the Iceland. 1997, the Cassini probe launches from Cape Canaveral on its way to Saturn. 2001, NASA's Galileo spacecraft passes within 112 miles (180 km) of Jupiter's moon Io. 2003, China launches Shenzhou 5, its first crewed space mission. 2006, the 6.7 megawatt Kilo Bay earthquake rocks Hawaii, causing property damage, injuries, landslides, power outages, and closure of Honolulu International Airport. 2007, 17 activists in New Zealand are arrested in the country's first post-9/11 anti-terrorism raids. 2008, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closes down 733.08 points or 7.87%, the second worst percentage drop in the Dow's history. 2013, the 7.2 megawatt Bohol earthquake strikes the Philippines. At least 215 were killed. 2016, 197 nations amend the Montreal Protocol to include a phase out of hydrofluorocarbons. 2018, 13-year-old American girl Jamie Kloss is kidnapped from her Baron, Wisconsin home after her parents were both murdered. Thank you very much for your patience.